Hello, my loves. How are you all tonight? I'm sure you're wonderful. I was going to do like a whole bunch of videos today, but today wound up being really hectic. It was like around the world a bazillion times. So now it's video time, and this probably won't be up until like tomorrow because it takes for freaking ever. I'm gonna aim for half an hour, so don't mind my frequently pausing to check the time. So, okay. Kanaya was trolling John, and then something happened. What happened? Stupid trolls. Looks like the package is going to be late. Wah. Brownie face. The conversations with the other two humans didn't go that well either. Must be something about the human intellect and a specific posture it assumes, particularly when a certain subject is broached. And yet, your curiosity, it remains piqued. How maddening. Earth is surprisingly pretty. It seems very bright. Okay, you will have to admit that is a nice outfit. Humans get points for fashion, too. You begrudgingly concede a single snark tick to the stylish human and her loyal Snowlucis. Snowlucis. Troll rose human again? In a little while, she is back in her hive. You prepare an ambush. This time, the fashionable, handcrafted gloves are coming off. Kanaya's getting serious. You proceed to have your second conversation. You feel pretty good about your effort. It was a measured balance of barbs and condescension. Your leader will be pleased with the report. And yet, it seems the John human was right. This is not the same Rose human you dealt with before. She has been toying with you all along. Oh, the curiosity, how it persists. The maddening curiosity. I wonder if Kanaya ever finds/figures out that she wasn't talking to Rose to begin with. I want to see what her face is like when she finds that out. Your arbitrating gauge decides on a draw. Snark reaped and sown in equal distribution. This is far from over. Explore this human emotion called friendship? You can only assume this is the somewhat typical way for human relationships to blossom. It seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. Human friendship sure is complicated. You skip ahead to a point in her timeline when you suspect friendship may plausibly have been established already. You have your third conversation. It does not go as well as you'd hoped. Rose takes the lead. But are you in love yet, Kanaya? She is very pretty. For a 13-year-old, I guess. Your fourth, fifth, and sixth conversations don't fare much better. This friendship is stalling fast. What are you doing wrong? You are now getting your ass handed to you on a silver nutrition plateau. You are in serious need of a ploy to turn the tables in this duel of snarky one-upmanship. Some advice couldn't hurt, you suppose. Troll the Dave human? You decide to seek counsel from the Rose human's dark-spectacled friend. You believe you understand how to proceed. And it is time for your seventh conversation. You put into motion a cunning plan in your seventh conversation, in which you have attached a mission-critical text document. Lalonde has finally been outmaneuvered. The horseshit-o-meter is lopsided in your favor. And most delightfully of all, this fiendish ploy has ensured that all previous snark ticks against you have been rendered completely irrelevant. It turns out they were all just a consequence of your future design all along. You cannot hope to beat Kanaya Mariam in a snark-off. She is simply the best there is. Let's get to our eighth conversation. You scan her timeline for the right moment to sync up both your sides of the dialogue. Ideally, she will have long since discarded her train of thought. You will finally reap the soils of all your careful subterfuge. You will reap them good. The flighty rods in their snarky horseshit-o-meter explodes. It simply cannot take this much horseshit. That's pretty impressive. I like that face. Have eighth conversation. Grimauxiliatrix, GA, began trolling Tentacle Therapist, TT. What the hell did you just do? Hi there. You actually did it. Blew it up, I mean. I had begun to believe that was embellishment. This is it, isn't it? What is it? This is the eighth conversation between us from your perspective, as well as mine. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Really? Yes, I have some questions for you. What questions do you have? I'll start with a simple one. Do trolls have names? Yeah, Kanaya knew Rose's name, but Rose never knew Kanaya's. Make backup computer? Woohoo! You make a new Cosby top so you can do some serious computing on the go. You barely got a chance to mess around with it the first time you made it, but before it was pilfered by a scurrilous imp. Okay, it was actually a Silodex mishap, but whatever. John writes history. Remember how that happened? That didn't stop being a thing that happened or anything. Well, we finally figured out how to, use your Silodex appropriately. Reunite with loving, fatherly comedian-themed laptop. John, please. Arachnid's grip, AG, began trolling ectobiologist, EB. What the hell are you doing? Oh, hey. John, stop kissing that adult brown male human computer at once. But it is Bill Cosby. He's back, in laptop form. Man, it is just another waste of time. Everything you do is a huge waste. A stupid, pointless bunch of wasty wastes. Excuse me, but spending just a little quality time with my man Bill here is not a wasty waste at all. No amount of 8s and words will make that true. You have important things to do. Remember Jade? Of course I do. Jeez. Okay, I'm going. Okay, I think I can kind of understand their chemistry, but still, if he ever knew, I feel like he'd be bothered. No! What? What the fuck are you doing now? I'm going to blast off and fly a little higher to see if I can find Nana up there, and then I will install the game. It will only take a second. No, that's not what I mean. I know that's what you're going to do. You're just not supposed to do it now. You're supposed to do something else first, and then fly up. It's right here on your timeline. By attempting to do the thing you're not supposed to do yet, you are just wasting more of our time. Jeez, you are incredibly bossy. More like Marquise Bossy Fangs. I told you, that's my role-playing name, not my real one. So your weak burn means nothing. No, you did not tell me that you like to play Troll Dungeons and Dragons. Oh yes, John. I am really going to know what that stupid Earth game is, just because you put troll in front of it. Stupid. I will find out what your name is. I am tricky and I have ways. Pfft, but I doubt it. Now shut up and do what you're going to do next. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Apparently what I thought I was going to do next was wrong, so why don't you tell me? Because that's ridiculous. That would be a ridiculous way for us to do things. Has it occurred to you that I might be wasting so much time because you keep pestering me, telling me how much time I'm wasting, and then when I'm about to make progress, you tell me I'm doing the wrong thing? If it weren't for you, I would be playing this game already. Okay, shut up. Fine. I will hold your hand every step of the way, since that's apparently how you want to do this. But it isn't. I said shut up. Look, you are about to make yourself a new outfit, and then you will fly up and install the game. Oh, but why would I do that? My Ecto Lab suit is rad. Because you look like an idiot. Seriously, it's a good thing I did decide to bother you now. Otherwise, we'd go through the game looking like a little weenie boy Skylark. What is a boy Skylark? It is the most terrible, gutless class for wimpy losers, ones who have no idea how to handle themselves when a girl talks to them and stuff. Actually, I think I remember passing that rung on my extra ladder a while ago. Yes, exactly. It is beneath you, John. You are clearly much better than that. You should dress like it. Who cares what I dress like? It is what's inside the adventure that counts. I watched you actually say that with a straight face. Oh my god. Why are you taking such an interest in my fashion anyway? Trolls are an extremely fashion-minded race, John. You should make a note of this since you pretend to be a scientist or something. It sounds like a really lame culture. John, that is an outrageous thing to say. You don't even know how important fashions are, so be quiet. Lame. Look at that. You counted out 8 A's for me, John. That is so thoughtful of you. Oh, I didn't even count. It just turned out like that. Really? Yeah. Okay, anyway, I will make a new suit, but I'm not ditching my ecto suit. It is so sweet. I look like Link if Zelda was a quest about an elf scientist. I am the Wind Waker. It's me. That's adorable. The Wind Waker is an amazing game. I know you are, John. Now empty out your Silodex and let's see what sort of killer gear we can make for you. But do it fast. Have 16th conversation? Grim Auxiliatrix, GA, began trolling Tentacle Therapist, TT. Okay, this will probably strike you as an odd moment for me to mention this. But actually, There are not many moments I've observed on your timeline which wouldn't qualify as odd. And somehow, your idle moments seem to invite interruption the least. And this is a difficult topic for me to broach, for reasons that you probably won't understand. Okay, why didn't you tell us we had this one already? Because I know we had this one already. Okay, anyway. She's been reading the instructional guide, blah. Oh? Yeah. Sorry to hear you were subjected to that. Why? It was a little melodramatic in retrospect. Heavy-handed. But now it's stuck on that server forever, broadcasting the notes of a very confused girl sifting through the aftermath of just another pedestrian apocalypse somewhere in Paradox space. A very confused girl. Lately, almost perpetually. Oh, whoops. Have you ever written a message you regretted instantly upon sending? Lately, almost perpetually. That line included? Wow, yeah, kind of. Also, that one. I'm sure you must regard the walkthrough as pretty quaint, as a veteran of the game. Actually, at the time of reading, it lent some useful insight into the nature of the game I hadn't yet considered. And the author, I guess. At the time? When exactly did you read it? By the way, what are you doing here? Is this part of your ongoing investigation? Kanaya, changing the subject. Yes. Are these tactics really necessary? It's faster this way. If there's one thing you and your friends regularly remind us, it's that time is not on our side. I know, but I thought our methods earlier were effective in illuminating the underpinnings of the game. You ask some questions, and I answer, if I can. Yes, that has been effective. But you don't know everything, do you? No. My current strategy is comprehensive. Your notes have been helpful, but the facts you've supplied are being cross-referenced with understandings I already have and data gathered by the sorted means presently on display. I still have more questions for you, which I will ask in time. Okay, but these means presently on display are making me a little nervous. I think it's kind of a reckless use of... Of what? These forces. Dark magic, you mean? Yes. Well, influenced by the gods from the furthest ring. The communion you seem to have developed with them I find kind of troubling. I don't think they are as nefarious as you might imagine. Many of them seem to be intent on helping us. How exactly do you know that? From their whispers in my dreams. How much time have you really spent sleeping, since you began playing? Not much, but quite a lot in my failed timeline. And now and then memories surface from that alternate reality. Vague memories, but unmistakable in familiarity, like spontaneously remembering a dream from years ago by some inexplicable catalyst. In that reality, they spoke to me in my sleep and told me much of what I needed to know, including what to do to reset our timeline and create the present reality. That makes me no less nervous. Our understanding is that influence from doomed timelines, though seemingly necessary to advance in the alpha reality, is generally inauspicious. Travelers from such branches are marked for death. And though it was only an insubstantial part of which you traveled, just memories, I suppose, it's still troubling. I have assurances I'm on the right track. Surely you must have spoken to the gods by now. What did they tell you to make you so suspicious? Actually, I haven't. I have never visited Durst or traveled beyond the Veil. Prospit's moon was my home, for most of my dreaming life. It was? Yes. This surprises me. Why? Good question. Skaya was always the foil for my curiosity, but it only showed me what I needed to see. It very much had the presence of something sentient, and benevolent, but silent, not something to converse with or be instructed by, or anything with an agenda beyond which it knows to be manifest already, like a very clear mirror, that has everything there is to see inside it, but only some things are visible at any given moment. I always trusted it, and I don't trust gods that would eschew its light. You didn't actually answer my question. When was it exactly that you read my walkthrough? They haven't really gone into detail on what makes a Durst dreamer and what makes a Prospit dreamer. All I know is I took the test I found, and I'm a balanced Durst dreamer. Closest to Dave, I suppose. I dream very, very vividly, and usually in coherent storylines. Kind of strange dreams a lot of the time. What the heck is she doing, anyway? Oh, a while ago, before you first contacted me. I have to confess that I've been experiencing something like impression whiplash since that time. What do you mean? At first I thought you were foolish and incompetent. My apologies for whatever misstep I may have taken to dispel that impression. It was an honest mistake, I swear. You see, that's what I'm talking about. That was a very snarky remark that just happened now. Stratified by your signature varieties of insincerity, which cut through the literal meaning of the statement like colorful ribbons, and the net intent is something maddening to try to know. Its meaning, I think, exists at the inscrutable nexus of semantic space where humor chafes against soft malice. A place perhaps the human mind occupies more comfortably, I don't know. Xenopsychology isn't my strong suit. Or even a real word. Yeah, I know I'm babbling again. The point is, it's not the type of behavior a very stupid person can perpetrate. And so my impression has thrashed around from conversation to conversation. And now, rather than suspecting you of incompetence, I have begun to fear just the opposite. I think you might be dangerous. To whom? Maybe not knowing that is what really bothers me. Why don't you put the turtle ruins down and return to your house? I have sketched some new outfits for you that I think are nice. We could try to make them. It will be fun. You seem to have taken quite an interest in my wardrobe decisions. Are all trolls so fashion-minded? No, sadly. Maybe later. What if there isn't a later? Well, we already know there won't be. That's nothing new. I mean, there might not be a later. There not being a later might happen sooner than you think. Wow, what? I mean, for you specifically. Okay, this was something else I wanted to say. Or ask about. But I'm afraid my asking might play a role in the outcome. And I don't know if I want that. How long are you going to dance around the subject, Kanaya? Seriously. The outcome will happen one way or another, whether you have something to do with it or not. You might as well ask me. At least when it happens, you'll understand what it is that's happening. And just maybe, if we're really lucky, so will I. I have a question for you two. Let's swap ignorance, okay? All right. I can see you in the future. The viewport won't let me after a certain point. It's black, but only for you, not the others. When? Several hours from now. Do you know why this could be? I have no idea. I can't see the future. I'm a disreputable dirt streamer, remember? But I promise that if I have a hand in it, it won't be because you told me. Does that make you feel better? Sort of, but it remains ominous. Is that why you want to dissuade me from my admittedly zealous investigation to go play dress-up again? Because our time here is almost up? And you hope what's on the other side of the dark curtain for me is not some sort of corruption or damnation? Also sort of. That's thoughtful of you, to strive to pacify me as I scuffle down this black corridor. Wait, is that what I'm doing? Is it? On second thought, that's not what I want to do. Oh, that's a pity. Who will make sure my soul isn't forfeit in service of gods then? Well, I hope that doesn't happen, but I'd rather not get stuck in that kind of pattern again. So if you want to wreck turtle villages and tear your planet apart on the Council of Dark Gods, fine with me, I guess. What do you mean, again? I'll do the thing you do when you don't say anything. One simple word can so easily begin a story in a very thick book, but I guess we won't open this one. What was your question? I believe you're owed some compensatory ignorance. That is a hard word to say. Compensatory. Yes, I was wondering. What do you know about the green sun? It's in shiny green text. It must be important. I've never heard of it. Thank you. The transaction was very tidy. Agreed. John, empty that Silodex. Holy moly, what have you been collecting? You know, I noticed something. The candy corn in MS Paint Adventures is incorrect. Candy corn actually goes white, orange, yellow. This is the most ridiculous pile of useless crap I have ever seen. Why did you pick up all this junk? Rocks, mushroom, shoes, Jiggis, John. Jiggis? Yes, Jiggis. How do you know about Jiggis? Do you even know what that is? I have no idea. It's something Tara's even saying nonstop for some reason. It is weirdly infectious. What is it, some kind of human profanity? No. Well, yeah, kind of. It is a misspelling of an adult male bearded human who was magic. Yes, that's what Jesus is. An adult male bearded human who was magic. Boring. Shrug. John, is that a frog I see there? Yes, it is. How do you have a frog already? I don't know, I found it and decided to capture log it for some reason. Frogs are pretty cool. It seems awfully early in your game for you to be finding frogs. Your session sure is weird. Huh. Okay. Apparently it is considered illegal contraband. Why would a frog be illegal? John, shut your trap. We are in a hurry here. Bossy! Okay, I think I can make you a completely fabulous outfit using this trash and maybe some other stuff around your hive. But you have to do exactly what I say. Bossy, 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 bossy. To the 8th power, times 8 infinities. Hurry up! That was 9 exclamation points. Oops. I love when that happens. She's actually embarrassed about it. Oh my god, Vriska. Don't be cute like that, because that's kind of like... No. Don't. Hurry up. So, red sneakers, some jeans, a t-shirt, and another shirt. This is the fabulous outfit you had in mind? Yes, isn't it awesome? It's pretty cool and all. I was just picturing something more elaborate, like maybe more adventure-y. Fuck that! This is a really hot look for you, John. It makes you look a million times more cool instead of some kind of ober-absconding Daggerlance flailing... Flailing? Flailing? I guess she's going for flailing. Pansy? What? Now move your ass! Go, 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 go! Okay, jeez. Blast off! 20 miles of house. Choo! Just messing with you. Pachoo! Yes! They're having the most awkward flirting conversation. Okay, Marquise, Bossy Fang's secret. This has been a lot of fun, but I have to go talk to my pals now and also rescue Jade. Yes, I know that, dummy. I'm in complete command of your timeline, remember? Oh yeah, sure, if you say so. We will not speak again for a while, but for me it will only be a moment. I do not envy this circuitless cold spell you're about to endure, John. That's too bad. How long will it be? And she said circuit instead of secret that time. Man, calm down. It will only be a couple of hours or so. Sweet Gigas, I've clearly done a number on you to engender such a frothing obsession so quickly. Not surprising. It's just the burden that comes with being so damned awesome. But you will figure that out soon enough, John, because I have you well on your way. I guess. Phase 2 of my program for you begins in a little while. In the meantime, try not to get corrupted by anyone too lame, especially nobody with brown text or gray text or any shit ugly color for all that matter. Oh god. Okay, I will try. Thanks for all the help. Bye, Miss Circuit. Bye, John... Wait. John what? Anderson. Okay. Till next time, Mr. Anderson. He had to do a Matrix reference right there. Oh my god. Arachnid Script, AG, Cease Trolling Ectobiologist, EB. Pester someone's server player? And now his icon is the broken record. Can't remember if they did that before. It's got Dave's face in his eyes. Aw, he's only got eyes for Dave. Lol. Ectobiologist, EB, began pestering Turntech Godhead, TG. Hey, Dave. Hey. Wow, it's been a while since we talked, hasn't it? Has it? I think the last time I talked to you, I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, which is blasting off from my house. Or was it? Wow, I can't remember. Man, who cares? I mean, that's great and all, but I've talked to you plenty more times since that from where I'm standing. I've got to make this quick. Oh, you mean like the trolls? Are you using that troll time chat gizmo? Oh, fuck no. Fuck that trolling horseshit. It's just regular old time travel. I'm from the future. Oh, okay. Is this Dave Sprite? No, just regular ordinary Dave from the fucking future. Nothing special, dude. Come on. Well, excuse me, but I still think time travel sounds kind of special. So are you so jaded by awesome shit? Yeah, okay. It is awesome, but I'm in a hurry. What is it? I need to borrow some $boon off you. $boon? I thought they didn't do anything. No, they do something. What do they do? What do you think? They buy shit. It's fucking money. What do they buy? I can't answer all those questions, dude. You'll find out anyway. It's not like you'll even really need your money. You might as well give it to me. You might? How much do you need? All of it. Man, fuck that. Man, you just said you thought it was useless. Why do you care? But you just said it wasn't useless. I'll pay you back. Really? When? In the future. If there's one thing I'm not short on, it's the fucking future. How far in the future are you from? I thought we only had something like 24 hours until, like, game over. Yeah, we do, but chronologically I've been around for at least triple that. Wow, how... I don't get how that works. No shit, your deal is wind, not time. You're an easy stream. What is there even to think about with wind? Like, what angle to blow it at to fly a damn kite, or how gentle it's gotta be to make a picnic go swimmingly? It's kiddie bullshit. Time is fucking serious business. Leave it to the pros, okay? But doesn't going back in time make an alternate reality? I thought that's what happened with Dave's sprite. He came back to make sure he didn't die, and this is my new timeline now. Yeah, it can work that way. Or not. I've been very careful. This whole operation is strung together with stable time loops. No timeline offshoots, because that's when Daves start dying, and that isn't good for nobody. Daves, plural? Yeah, there are a bunch of Daves running around the timeline. Oh, man. But they are all me. I mean, they will all become me, and I'll become them one way or another. That's how stable time loops work. It takes a lot of planning and precise choreography. I've got some help, though. Help? Sounds like you've been talking to some trolls. Yeah. They seem to be getting more talkative lately. Man, don't even get me started with that. The 24-hour span of the reckoning is like some kind of critical spike in us dealing with troll bullshit. I guess it's just best... It's just when the most shit is going down, so they figure that's the best time to mess with us. I tend to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess since you've lived 3 days in one day, you've just been hassled that much more? I don't know, man. They just seem to flock to me. They're laying wasted chumps non-stop. It's like they heard somebody over here was handing out asses, and they've known nothing but years of bitter ass famine. So what is the future like? Or, the 3X future? Do we win? You know, Noir's out of control, Rose is crazy, Jade's crazier, and you're... Well, you're you. And together we're up to our bulges and miscellaneous bullshit, alien physiology, and hot sloppy shenanigans while hatching plans under our feathery asses like a bunch of cage-free farm-fresh motherfuckers. But I'm not about to get into specifics because this is complicated enough as it is. And if I start ranting too much about the future, I'd start sounding like one of those smug Alternian shitheads, and I'm not about to drop that retarded science on my good bro. So I'm staying on track here. Speaking of which, give me your money. But I worked hard saving up that money. I have a whole boombuck now. Oh, Christ. Only one? Oh, fuck, never mind then. Thought you'd have more now, but that's goddamn peanuts. I mean, I'll take it anyway, but damn. Tell me what you want with it. I'm working the system here, using time loops to manipulate the Insifosphere's financial sector, making a goddamn killing in the Lohack SE. Lohack SE? Lohack Stock Exchange. Lohack? My planet. A land of heat and clockwork, dude, come on. You know, like gears and lava and shit. Oh, huh. That sounds unpleasant. Wrong, it kicks ass. Your unpleasant face is what kicks ass, or doesn't, more like. Egbert, shut the fuck up and give me your goddamn boombuck, Jigus fuck. I'll turn it into a boon mint in an hour and you'll get it back, okay? Jigus narrows eyes suspiciously. No comment. I don't even know how to give it to you. These are just weird gaming abstractions. How do we do this? You can wire it to my account. I'll send you the app. I'm really pretty busy, you know. I have to help Jade. I know, but this takes like 2 seconds. Blah. Fine. Dude, don't do the Vriska thing, okay? She's messed up. We talked about this. Or we'll talk. Who? Whatever. Alright, app incoming. Turntech Godhead TG sent ectobiologist EB the file virtualporkhollow.exe. Gotta go later. Turntech Godhead TG cease pestering ectobiologist EB. Well, I'm glad they talk about that. Jeez. I mean, seriously. Well. There was something I was going to mention here. Oh, I remember what it was. His accent, or implied accent anyway, since he's not really from an area of Texas that has that really thick Texan drawl, comes out a little bit. Is it no good for nobody? Such a cutie.